In Barcelona, Spain, we're competing for the Urban World Series title, and we're going to get this contest done, you know, see where we're ranked, see how we compare against our fellow riders, and then we're going to head out to Corby, get a solid training session in, get some input and advice from some of the best riders. We just keep building and building all the way up to the top, which is going to be Argentina, and hopefully we take that thing home.
Barcelona is always a really good competition to be at. The atmosphere is crazy.
Well, I'm always on the top, you know, so it's a matter of day.
Today, obviously woke up with some pre-match nerves. Every single competition you're going to be nervous. You just have to use them nerves and get the run you want.
When was the last time Jamie has won a competition? Now everyone can land his run, his best run, so depends who's got it that day.
It's fresh blood, it's fire, it's lighting us up, ready to go.
I can't feel my legs, but as soon as I drop in and land the first trick, all the nerves go away and I'm just so hyped.
It's me versus me. I see the other guys ride, but I don't focus for the other rider.
I love the atmosphere of finals. It's like everyone's watching, everyone's looking at you. I love the pressure of it.
Got a new run planned, I've got some new tricks, some new ideas. I think Jaden Sharman is really a big threat to me, but hopefully today I'll land on my run clean.
It's good to have the crowd behind you, and fingers crossed we can bring something out.
I missed the finals with one spot, so it's a little disappointing.
Everyone says second's the first loser, so I just really want to get the W.
In Barcelona, I saw a lot of good riding. What I didn't expect is it was very similar riding styles. What I'd hope to get out of this training camp is help each rider become like their own individual, and also create 5 machines for the sport of scootering to put on a show at every competition. All right guys, welcome to Action Space Prepping for Worlds. You have been selected by me and Action Space to prepare you to be a world champion. Moving on, we're going to start from the basics.
It's not one day we go all out and then, oh, we're done. You know, it's a consistent abuse on your body every day.
I really think this is beneficial for all riders, learning how to get tricks consistently, use the park better, learn how to warm up and recover your body.
What I want is basically originality from the riders, get the most out of their style, their talent. I want to coach them in a way that promotes extreme riding and scootering. So when you go to a contest, you see 5, 6, 7 riders riding to the best of their abilities, flawless, to put on a show at every competition.
Right now I'm doing 25 jumping jacks. Currently number 6.
Yeah! I can ride scooters when I'm blind. First day of training went, I think, really well. Landed a new trick, something that I haven't done before, so I did it in my special way, so I'm really hyped about that. And overall, we had a good training with Koda. Koda gave us some tips, made us do some new practice stuff, how to warm up quicker. So I think overall it was a good first training day.
The ice baths are definitely beneficial just because it's not only helping your body recover, but it's also like a mental game.
You'll really like this. Chris, explain what we're doing.
As far as ice baths go?
Yeah.
Well, how much ice are we using?
A lot.
Okay, so it's gonna be miserable. All right, it's gonna be miserable either way. So, what is it? Every third breath. So first breath is in, and then decompress and hold, and then push out, force it out. Also, main thing is don't let your brain tell you, stay ahead of your brain, because as soon as your brain starts telling you that you're cold and you do a little shiver, it just keeps going and going and going.
You can have a more relaxed feeling into the ice bath. These guys should be ready to ride by tomorrow morning, no problem. Like an ice bath really changes the game in terms of recovery.
It was hard, it was really hard. My body was shaking, I was cold like 2 hours after that.
It's definitely a shock when your body goes into cold waters like that.
What's your favorite method to prepare for stressful moments?
Just breathe in and breathe out. Smell the roses, blow the candles.
Favorite meal to make? Favorite meal to make at home?
Pasta bolognese.
How do you make it?
I buy spaghetti, pasta sauce, some meat, and the cheese.
I hate ice baths. I got out in like 40 seconds because I was like thinking I'm gonna be sick.
Go! Go! You gotta go! You gotta go!
Is that 6 minutes? Yeah.
Big breaths.
I feel sick.
I
can't do that. Nah, I can't. Come on! Nah. Like, that's disgusting.
I feel like the ice baths is the biggest cheat code that you can use in any sort of athletic sport. It helps with blood flow, it helps with taking the soreness down. There's a lot of different benefits to putting your body in that ice bath and just gritting your teeth for 10 minutes or so.
All right, so I'm about to have the guys basically do 2-minute runs, which is gonna help with endurance and also fatigue for any of the last tricks you wanna do. They have to do one big trick at the beginning, one trick at the end that's big, and fill the tricks in with every category that they're judged.
I think the 2-minute runs were definitely something that's completely different to what I've done. A 1-minute run as it is crazy depending on what skate park you're riding, but then doing 2 minutes is insane to me. I've never done it.
Make sure to get some grinds. There we go. Good one. Wow, nice. Okay, this is some good gaps. Go. Nice. Keep your speed. Pump.
Koda's whole point behind that 2-minute run was to see if we could do the tricks that mattered when it mattered. You know, it's not about being able to do it when you're perfect and when you're healthy and when you're strong. It's about being able to do it when it's hard and being able to do it when it's not right. And so those 2-minute runs were rough. It's a lot of mental warfare, and it takes a lot mental strength to be able to power through that last high priority trick at the end of a 2-minute run.
Hard. Relax. I think the riders, from my opinion, are improving a lot. And mostly I see the improvement mentally. In my mind, that's the most important part in any high-level sport, is having a strong mind.
There was times when you just didn't feel like wanting to ride, but you're here, you need to make the most of it. You need to make the most of Kota's time and him helping you out.
The hardest part of the training camp was getting your tricks consistent, because you can land your tricks a couple times in a row, but Kota made us do our tricks like 10 times in a row, so we actually have them on lock.
To stay consistent with that level of output is what really is going to separate champions from the amateurs, I think, this year.
All right, we're here at building 2, and I basically presented these guys with the challenge last night that I wanted them to mentally plan and rehearse a run in building 2. So for me, mental preparation is the biggest thing for any run. Like, I've practiced thousands and thousands of runs in my head before I even go to any competition. So we chose Jamie to go first. They haven't rode this skate park at all today, so this first drop-in is going to be the first one. But Jamie's first. Each fall is 25 push-ups after. They'll do 2 runs. Best run wins some milkshake of their choice and a high five.
Go.
Isn't that amazing what you can do with no warm-up? Impressive. Okay, count it down. Nice. Go, keep your speed. Nice. Speed, go. Go, go, go. Nice, keep it going, go. Keep it going, go. Go, keep going, pump. Nice. Keep it going. 20 seconds. Get it, speed. Keep your speed. Go, go, go. Speed, pump. Keep your speed. Oh! Okay, good run. That's a lot of push-ups. Chris has 25, you have 50. All right, so for me, that was a really successful test of showing the mental ability of rehearsal. Everybody pretty much did their same best runs without even warming up in the skate park. Chris would have won by a mile, but he fell at the end. So, but Jamie took the win, landed 2 solid runs, and then
No push-ups.
the falls are 25 per fall, so he had to do 25 push-ups. These guys got to do 50 each. So, okay, once you guys finish 50, we'll move.
Who's going next?
Jordan, 2:30.
Huh?
2:30 left. This is a long 6 minutes. Huh?
Whoa. Yeah, I am. I'm doing it!
There you go. Get your shoulders in, hands up. Okay, get down. Keep these out. There you go. Keep your knees there. Hands up. Stay. Good. It's like this. Perfect. Now just breathe slowly.
It's fucking leg work, this.
How do you feel after your ice bath?
I feel like very refreshed and I feel I've done it very well. But I'm freezing. But Christoph's in there now, so how you going, boy?
Yeah, he looks good. Hey, Chris. There you go. There he is. What's up, Chris? Welcome back.
I'm so sorry.
The noise is like, oh, oh my god.
It's exactly the middle, bro.
I look like Harry Potter. Oh, look at this.
I'm gonna have all the riders come in, and I basically put on a whiteboard that I'm gonna lay out all the categories that is the perfect run in diversity.
I personally don't think there was anything really that stood out that was bad. Like the 360 kickless whip, maybe something a bit better, but still sick. Yeah, and obviously land the last trick.
Like I would have practiced some crazy grind just so nobody could doubt anything. There's not like the wow factor that is just like you sealed the deal, you won hands down. But I think the run in like general terms is impressive. Yeah, so for me it's like you repeated the same 450 540 flare. There was a lot of buttercup type things. If you could take 50% out and replace them with like a leg sweep, a Superman, a cash roll, something else that is different from these categories, it would definitely diversify the run a lot more. The problem we saw even yesterday is you like can't land with speed, which a few times you did. But if you could just learn to land more precise rather than just like on the scooter, you had to carry so much more speed. I think the line like didn't exist. You're just going back and forth. Like even you see Jordan ride the same skate park, he'll like alley-oop from here, wall ride here to there. So I think you can use the same effort to make the line versus like thinking how hard of tricks you can do on that ramp or this ramp. Because like at the end of the day, a run is like it's like art. I think everybody has a shot at winning it because everybody's talent is relatively close to the same, and on the day nobody knows what happens. So I think everybody, if you're prepared, you're prepared. That's easy, and it's up to you. But yeah, good job. Let's do it. Get a world champion.
We're out here at Havasu Skate Park. You know what it is, ISF 2022.
I feel like the training from Corby's helped quite a lot. I've got a lot fitter, I've got a lot stronger.
Coda put a lot of focus on the mental, and I've always been a firm believer in the mental side of things.
This is my second competition competing against the big dogs like Jordan Clark, so I'm super stoked to have the opportunity, and I'm super stoked to make it to finals with them.
Two riders that have, I think, the best chance here today in Havasu and in Argentina are Jaden Sharman and Jamie Hull.
The announcer said that all the UK riders are now really scared after Chris Farris's run, and he did quite a good run. He put a lot of tricks into it. I just threw some tricks that I could land, and that beat him, so it's going to be light work.
So the semi-finals, it didn't go as well as I expected. I did understand straight away why I didn't perform how I wanted to, so I didn't let that affect me at all.
Got my mind on the right track, and the body followed along just fine, so I'm hoping for the same in finals. These competitors are so focused on their craft, and it's incredible to watch somebody string together an immaculate run, but it's even more spectacular to see somebody put together an incredible run while they're smiling.
Yeah, I got a story to tell. I know they want me to fail. If they throw me into a cell, I know wifey, she paying the bill. If I can afford to be quiet, my city is dying, the children are crying. Be alert, not devour. The enemy's prowling you just like a lion. But we got the keys, I promise you. Hold on to the peace inside of you. No, I'm not alone.
I don't think this is the end for Jordan at all. I think he knows that this wasn't the park for his style, but he knows that he can also come back in Barcelona or any sort of park like that and most likely win again.
All of the top athletes all have the potential of winning.
I mean, I like competing against top pros because it gives me more motivation to keep riding because I see my competition, what I have to do to be better.
Yeah. When I'm in doubt, I'ma pray it out. Believe in that name, so I say it loud. School system wanna take it out. They wonder why no one behaving now. These are days from my generation. Feel like we living in revelation. We gotta share it, that's salvation. A world with no savior, devastation. It's a voice if you never use it. Never use it. Don't abuse it. I am not writing for your amusement. Deeper than rap, this is more than music. I know what teams who keep cutting their wrists. How could
I think that if I did land that and continue with the run that I planned, I think it would have been a different story, but I think it's just the way it is.
It's time to unite, yeah, hey, it's time to unite. This world is so dark, together we shine like 4th of July. If you stand for nothing, then you'll fall for anything. We will not fall by any means. I promise you, put that on everything.
Can I talk about Chris?
Yeah.
Like, the best run of all scootering.
Oh, yeah.
After Chris's absolute phenomenal run, he absolutely killed it. I was like, nah, I've got to step up my game.
Him following Chris's run was amazing. He had to get in a mode that basically it's like I have to drop in and try my best and ride to the best of his abilities.
Oh, JB!
I'm happy with myself, like how I performed, the pressure that I had one run and that was it and I had to go for it all.
Yeah, I got a story to tell. I know they want me to fail. If they throw me into a cell, I know wife, she paying the bill. Cause I can afford to be quiet, my city is dying, the children are crying. Be alert, not devoured. The enemy's prowling you just like a lion. But we got the keys, I promise you. Hold on to the peace inside of you. No, I'm not alone. You got an army who follows you. It's time to rise up, lift your eyes up. Yeah, hope is on the way. And we gon' be the change. Cause we are on the strain.
Family's with me. Wherever I go, let's be the change.
It's over. It's your year. It is your year. Wow.
Let's get loud for Chris.
He lived the memory of winning what he won today, and I'm pretty impressed.
The pressure's gone. The expectations are gone. The perception of scootering is completely changed. I look back at myself as a kid and I pat him on the back and I congratulate him for sticking with it. And I just couldn't be more thankful for the position that I'm in. My name is Chris Ferris and I'm the undisputed freestyle scooter champion of the world.
Moving into this week, we're going to California and we're going to work on a lot of smaller things and also some bigger tricks. We're going to go to a lot of different skate parks to get some diversity, some pump tracks, even Claremont to ride skatercross. And so we're going to just work pinpoint training on Jamie and Jaden before they go home and train for Argentina.
While we're at Palm Springs today, we are focusing on doing big air gaps like inverse T-bogs, focusing on carving into the quarter, getting a lot of height, And we were also focusing on a few little technical things like fakies and grinds and stuff at the rails that are here.
Oh my God, it's so steep. I'm feeling very confident. I feel my fitness levels are good, my stamina is good, my legs are getting a lot better at being able to last longer.
So show everybody how to pump. We're gonna go left first, and so we're gonna start over there on that roller. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Once you hit the thing, you're inside. 25.9.
Woo! All right.
From what I've seen, I think Jamie seems to be pretty good on the pump track, but it doesn't really correlate to any sort of skate park, so.
My wheels, back wheels slipping.
Yeah, bloody oath.
Woo! Told you the wheels were slippy.
Whenever you hit that drop in, it's when it counts. Stay low. 27.5.
So, second. 1 second.
I think ramps this size will be a pretty good practice for Argentina due to their somewhat similar ramp size, and I think riding any sort of ramps like this is going to help in some sort of way.
Moving into Argentina, the most tips I could give in this short time frame is you can't really condition yourself more from now. Your body already knows the tricks. Your mind already knows how to do them. So as long as you're in the shape that you've been in the last 2 months of this training camp, there's not really much to edit. It's going to be more in terms of mental focus, mental preparation, and make sure you eat right and get some rest, because leading into the World Championships weeks, it's going to be a lot of riding, a lot of training, a lot of traveling. So you just need to stay healthy, get rested, and be ready to take the win and go home.
We have arrived in Argentina. This place is absolutely amazing. The scenery is so good.
It's all or nothing. I'm not going there for getting like second, third or fourth place. You know, I'm going all in. I'm getting that #1 place.
Anyone can take it home. I think it's anyone's game this weekend.
I know Chris Farris has a love-hate relationship with me. I'm just going to show him that Havasu is his park. This is my time to shine.
No excuses. 2 laps behind, time to drop a gear and disappear, baby. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, I made it as well. As you guys, some of you know, I missed my flight. Not missed, but yeah, some New Zealand visa problems. So I almost didn't make it here, but now I'm here and we're ready.
It's time to go to war. Training camp has prepared me very well. It's awesome to have somebody looking over us just to kind of give us bullet point advice. It's always nice to be able to do a run, do a line, get your run down, and then go get some input from Dakota. It's really nice not to have to do all the work yourself.
By Kota going through my list of tricks and deciding which ones I should prepare well enough for a competition run is what's helped me the most. Being able to have a bigger variety of trick selection has really helped when preparing for this run that I'm trying to do.
Pretty sick park. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. But we're trying to figure it out. Anyway, that's the least of our concerns right now. The worst being, I didn't have a scooter, so thanks to my boy Nate right here. This guy hooked me up. We're gonna practice on this for now, thanks to the homie. And we kind of scrounged together parts from everybody. So it's gonna work.
Park is the ramps are similar for the FIS and the Extreme Barcelona courses, but the floor is really slow and bumpy, so it definitely could have been better, but I think we will make it work.
I think Jamie, myself, and Esteban all have like a pretty good style for this sort of park.
Not to be like an arsehole, but like my riding style is definitely the best on this type of course. And just hopefully that I'll land my run now and don't eat shit after saying that.
Wakey, wakey.
Just play some copyright-free music instead.
Remember, before you watch this was not my idea. I just carried it.
Wait, what song does he like?
He loves house music, remember?
Wait, no, we gotta put some Rocky on for it.
Matt.
Semis today. I'm feeling a bit nervous, but confident. I've landed my run so many times. Feeling good.
Once you're in finals, you can kind of throw down and just kind of go all out, but getting through semis is really tactical. You got to be smart.
Okay guys, this is it. Semifinals. Let's show everybody what we can do.
Crazy contest, fell on my ass on the first trick, and that's never a good way to start, you know, kind of get discouraged when that happens, but I kind of just heard this voice like, let's go baby, time to get to work. Got up, pushed through, did all the hardest stuff I could do, somehow clutched up 6th place to go into finals tomorrow.
I think two guys who I really would look out for this competition is Esteban Clot and Jordan Robles.
We're going to see some new generation involvement here at this contest for sure.
I'm happy with how I dealt with the pressure going towards the second run. I didn't want my potential to go to waste, so that second run was all that mattered. So I'm glad I got something done, and I'm through to tomorrow.
I think the riding style that's going to fit this park the best is Jamie Hull. He's got big tricks. He also is really good at pushing, so he's going to be able to keep his speed.
Obviously, if I see Jamie push more than 3 times, I will unfollow him on Instagram. I think this park really suits the best, who can keep the speed going, land smoothly on the ramps and do high altitude tricks.
Is the only reason you came first because you didn't push?
Nah, bro. Did you see my tricks? The 180s, front flares, you know, stylish things. It's all just all the things together. Good. But yeah, I had like 5 saves at the first round.
Our whole thing so far, our whole trip's the same. Like horrible travel, everything's lost, horrible first run, still made finals.
Yeah, why did I keep going was because Chris kept going and he got finals, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going till the end, bro.
Let's go.
That's perfect.
Nice, good.
My favorite one was the 360 whip nothing.
Bro, I just checked it.
Yeah, I thought you were going for body burial.
Bro, look. But you know, that's the skill as well, saving the tricks.
You gotta save it. You gotta.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 3 4.
Big red man too. I think the one that
You gotta be near the ice, bro. Yeah, we don't have a bath, so we gotta use some other options. And the jacuzzi that isn't working, so it's cold. Even just normal, so we just put the ice in it and we're ready. It's quite cold.
You are correct.
Do like this.
What are you doing there?
I'm just ankles hurt.
Today is the day. Today is the finals day. I just wanna do my runs, do my work and celebrate.
I think I'm confident in myself and I'm confident in the other riders that are training with us in action space. Anyone could win it this weekend, so I'm excited for it.
I feel confident that if I land my run, I'm gonna do well. I always go into every contest assuming that I'm gonna win it, but that's just personal. But I truly think that Jamie Hull has the best chance of winning this contest.
I think the mental game is what has helped me most with this training camp and to get to this event.
Best thing you can do that Coda always tells us is effective is running through the run over and over in your head and just mentally preparing.
Just before the competition, going to the state that I'm gonna do best performance that I can.
We're all friends, but like as soon as that 45-second run starts, no one's really friends. Like, I don't care. It's me for me.
I think Rumet's gonna do pretty good. Qualified first. You know, that 1080 is it's a eye catcher.
I can't tell you who's gonna win before I try to predict, but today it's gonna be one of these 4, and let's see who pulls it off.
It all comes down to this. This is what we've been training for.
you know, putting down that run and sitting on the side watching, thinking in my head, that run cannot be beaten.
Let's go, boys! And we rewind! Backside wall ride! 360 tailwhip knockout!
All you need is one, man. You got this one.
Yeah, no, we just got the first run done for all the riders, and everybody rode okay. Chris rode really good. Chris is in first right now. Rumit took a hard hand plant, so he's getting his hand cleaned up. Jamie hopefully pulls through a full run, Jaden also, and then hopefully Rumit can fix his hand. But for right now, Chris is in first by a long ways, so let's see what the next run brings.
A lot of pressure was on me. Everyone nailed their runs. I knew I either had to go crazy or go home.
Jamie has a really strong mental perspective and attack mode he turns on when he's in a high pressure situation.
I'm in tears because I've worked so hard to be a world champion and to finally have that title now. It's the best feeling ever. Words can't describe it.
I was just so fucking happy. I finally, you finally did it, bro.
Everybody rode
very impressive, and we're definitely impressed with the world champion, which is Jamie. He pulled it out of nowhere at the end and really sent it swinging. Last run, came in, took the win. In prepping for Worlds, I'm very impressed with his determination to take his riding to another level, which he couldn't access because he was missing style, with lack for a better word, but more that's like getting speed around the skate park, being smooth, having a few nice air tricks to break up the run, and you saw that in this World Championship run. With Jaden and this whole project, he's progressed a lot in terms of mentality, learning how to be more consistent with the bigger tricks, and also just mentally focusing on the run that he needs to perform. Then with Rumit, I think overall, probably one of the best riders in terms of scootering, like Bowl Street Park. As long as he can stay focused on, like if there's a competition, to really prepare for the competition mentally, physically, and that's just consistency of practice and just knowing exactly what you're gonna do on the day. Chris, in my opinion, is one of the best riders in the last 5-6 years, just in terms of the way he rides, the way he puts together a run, the different tricks he does. So for me, finally seeing Chris do what Chris was supposed to do for so long was really cool in Havasu, because you can see like that day he beat himself, and that's all that we were trying to get out of him.
This is awesome to be treated like this, you know, to actually have a group of people that are all dedicated to a cause of building something that's beyond us. This isn't just about, you know, putting out videos. This is about sharing with the world how much work we've put into our sport and how sick it really is, you know? I mean, it's such a battle, it's such a war, and we all love each other. I wish that I was a kid right now, you know, being able to watch the top pros get interviewed and filmed and be put in a project that's so well put together, and you know, it's focused on a goal. It's not just about content, it's about building something better, you know, and it's awesome to be a part of it.
It's really good to see that all the hard work has paid off, what we have learned from the prepping for the Worlds camp. All the boys getting top 5 places is definitely shows that we are doing a good thing, we are learning, and that's how we build the sport, to have really competitive competitions, and I think we saw it yesterday.
Congrats! Well done. I mean, wow, Jamie's been riding scooters since he was 9 years old. He's always pushed and pushed and pushed to get better and better, but to see him always just like, you know, get on the podium but not just hit that top spot. This time he's had Kota, who he's been able to talk to, who he's listened to, who's given him some extra, just some tips, and it's really paid off. Jamie's so much more confident than he was going into a competition. When he rang us straight afterwards, we were crying, he was crying, and even now to just see how much it means to him, it's just amazing to finally be on top of the world.
This project as a whole has been absolutely amazing, like being able to spend time with like the best riders in the world who are like your best mates now, and having Kota train you and get you prepared for this. It's something that we've never had before. It's been like one of the best experiences of my life, and next year, hopefully it comes on again. I'm Jamie Hall, I am the world champion of scootering.